Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly pick a deck tarot reading for the week beginning 23rd of May. So I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you can hear this in the background of my video, but it's heavily raining here. I personally find it very peaceful and appeasing, so I hope it won't disturb you during this reading. So as per usual, we're going to have deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, and I'm going to put the timestamps in the description box below. So if you would like to now softly gaze at on the back of the cards and take your time, and when you're ready, close your eyes, and the first deck that pops into your mind's eye, which is located between your eyebrows, is the deck you are drawn to for the week. So I'm going to give you a bit of time. If I don't give you enough time, just pause the recording. Okay. Hello to my Aquarians who chose deck number 1. You have chosen the Wizard's Tarot deck. So I hope you are all doing well. Now obviously, as per usual, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Aquarians who chose the Wizard's Tarot, please? Okay, we have a jumper. I'll put it in the middle of your spread. It's the Fool card. I will show it to you in a second. Alright. So, your first card was the Fool, Major Arcana. Crossing it, we have another Major Arcana, the Hangman. Below you, we have the Seven of Cups. Above you, we have the King of Swords. Behind you, the Eight of Swords. Let me move this to the left a little bit so I have more space. Ahead of you, we have the Page of Swords. Your advice is the King of Cups. I'm going to put it like that and see if it fits. Environment, wow, the Sun, Major Arcana. Hopes and fears, you have the Three of Pentacles. And your final outcome is the Two of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy surrounding you that you may not be aware of, you have the, sorry, there's a glare, the Four of Wands. Okay, so let's talk about the middle of your spread first. You have two Major Arcanas in the middle of the spread, which is, you know, the current situation. So the Fool is a brand new beginning. And for me, Major Arcanas represent big energies on your life path, okay? Because the minors represent the day-to-day events and situation. Whereas these, the majors, they're about big life lessons. And to me, the direct intervention of your spirit team, whether it's God, the universe, spirit, your ancestors, your angel, whoever you believe in and work with. So the Fool is really about a brand new beginning and taking a leap of faith. Now, in order to take the leap of faith, it really is about embracing some kind of childlike attitude, you know. The Fool is always represented with not much on its person. It really is, you know, a carefree attitude of embracing the new, taking the risk, starting something new. But it is blocked by the Hangman, and you know, there are layers to the cards. It depends on when they are in the spread, but the Hangman talks about a period of limbo, maybe having to make a sacrifice, a self-sacrifice, to be able to embrace this brand new beginning. Very often the self-sacrifice, it's about releasing something. Something's holding you back is what I'm hearing. But because a Major Arcana, it is all about things happening for you and not to you. So you may be needing to take some time to release something, or maybe to take some time and look at the situation from a different point of view, because you know he's hanging upside down. So take what resonates with your situation. In the near past, you have the Eight of Swords. Now, eights represent advancement in the tarot, and swords is the mental realm, so knowledge, thoughts, ideas, truths, and communication. The Eight of Swords talks about having erected some kind of psychological defenses, you know, some kind of a shield that's stopping you from moving forward. It's like a self-erected prison of the mind, you know, it's always represented with either blindfold and the person is bound, but there is a way forward, but only you can find it, because it's a prison of the mind that you have erected yourself. And so in the near past, you have been in this kind of predicament, and we are still feeling the effect of these blocks in the current situation with the Hangman. Below you, you have the Seven of Cups. This is the subconscious card, which to me is your higher self trying to talk to you. Seven represents advancement, in a sense that you have gained experience. This is a card of self-evaluation, yeah, that kind of thing. You gain the confidence through having been through it, basically. And Cups is the emotional realm, so it could be about love, relationships, but generally speaking, what, you know, your feelings, what makes you happy, unhappy, intuition, and creativity. And the Seven of Cups really talks about having several options, not being sure which one to choose. So that may be creating a little bit of overwhelm. But the Seven of Cups also talks about some hidden, special, personal qualities that you have and you've not tapped into. This is a meaning that's not very well spread, but you know, it's probably because it's a more traditional meaning. But it does, I'm getting this message for this card in this reading anyway, that you have some personal qualities that make you who you are, you know, that make you original, that make you special, and that you've not tapped into. And the advice obviously here is, you know, that you should, because this is going to help you move forward. You are unaware of those, and your higher self is trying to tell you that. Because in your clear conscious mind, you have the King of Swords. Now, the kings represent mastery and knowledge. They are action takers, you know, yang energy. Swords, as I've just explained with the Eight of Swords, is to do with the mental realm. So the King of Swords is someone who's very knowledgeable, very sharp intellectually, someone who will be loyal, so you can trust the King of Swords, someone who will make decisions based on facts, on things he knows, rather than being emotional about it. So sometimes, you know, the court cards in the sword suits can be a bit abrasive because they're factual people, which can be misinterpreted. I can't talk today, which can be badly interpreted as being mean people or harsh people, but that's not the case. This is just that they are, you know, very blunt with their words. They call a cat a cat. And obviously this is a general reading, so, you know, it's just someone who represents these characteristics, and this person is very much on your mind. So this is what I'm seeing for this reading. I'm really seeing the... this is where your mind is at, you know, this person here. And in the near future, you have the Page of Swords. Now, the pages represents news coming your way, new direction, and sometimes a certain level of inexperience, you know, the desire to learn. And this is the same suit. You do have 3 swords cards in this spread. So the Page of Swords could be some news coming your way very fast, because Swords energy is air energy, so it is very swift. And the Page of Swords could be just an email coming your way, a phone call, or someone coming your way. So you're going to hear from this King of Swords, whoever that is. It's going to be some news, or there's going to be a new direction. If this person is already in your circle, your relationship with this person is going to take a new turn. Now, just so we're clear, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It's a significant partnership, you know, significant partnership that I'm seeing here. It could be a friendship. It could be, sorry, my cards are very reflective. It could be you know, with co-workers, but it could also be love. I mean, it depends on what you're here for. But yes, things you're going to hear from this person, or some truths are going to be exposed. And what I'm getting is that it's going to get you out of this hangman position. So things are going to move forward and very fast, which is nice to see. Because it's never nice to be stuck into the Eight of Swords energy and then the Hangman energy. But remember, this is your spirit team blocking you for a reason right now. Before you take that leap of faith with this person, whether you're looking at going into business with someone or going into a committed relationship with somebody, or whatever the case may be, you may it may be someone important in your family, and you know you're wondering, you know, that's for some of you a special message, whether you should reach out and talk to them because you've not spoken to them for a very long time because there was a problem. But that's just for some of you. In the advice, you have the King of Cups. Now, this is the master of emotions, okay? Because Cups is the emotional realm. And as I said, the Kings represents knowledge and mastery. This is emotional maturity. Someone who can take on the challenges, face them, and not be overwhelmed by their emotions. Someone who will rely on their feelings and intuition as well to take action. So there may be someone in your environment who could help you, you know, help you find out what you need to find out to move forward. So it may be someone. It could also be a piece of advice given by your spirit team for you to control your emotions regarding this situation. So you take what resonates, it's either or, but again, it's no genders attached. So you may well have someone around you who represents this characteristic, the characteristic of the King of Cups. Because I really like what I'm seeing in the environment. You have the Sun, which is the best card in the tarot, and you have the Four of Wands in the supportive energy. So the Sun, you know, it's warmth energy. It gets rid of any negative in a spread. It's success, victory. It's being revitalized, things moving forward your way. It's a long-lasting happiness. And this is in your environment, so this is very positive. And supporting you is the Four of Wands. Now, Four is stability, and Wands is passion, desire, you know, what your heart and soul truly yearn for. And sometimes, I mean, the Four of Wands is a landmark, something to celebrate. Things having moved forward, having progressed, having grown from a 3, which is growth and expansion, to a 4, which is that landmark. And so there can be different landmarks, you know. It could be signing a contract that establishes a very powerful partnership for you, you know, in your business or in the firm you work in, or it could be also a proposal, you know, engagement, marriage. Some people say it's the marriage card. So take what resonates. But with the Sun and the Four of Wands in the environment and supporting you, yeah, I can see that things are going to move out of this limbo and take a very positive turn. And in your hopes and fears, you have the Three of Pentacles. So as I just said, actually, it's funny, the 3s represents growth and expansion. And so this is to do with the physical realm, Pentacles energy. So home life, work life, jobs, financial assets, your career, your studies if you're not employed. And the 3 of Pentacles talks about things growing, you know, moving forward, advancing. It also talks about working really nicely, you know, with your co-workers, good collaboration going on, a certain level of recognition. So this is in your hope. This is what you're hoping for. So if you're here for business, I can see why you are hoping this. If you are here for a relationship, you may be hoping for family members to accept a friend of yours who's that King of Swords, or your romantic partner, whatever the case may be, or welcome again this member of your family who may have been disconnected and you are thinking of, you know, reaching out again. But as I said, this is a very specific message for someone out there, and that's why I'm saying it. But yes, I'm not surprised to see this in your hopes and fears. And the outcome is beautiful because you've got the Two of Cups. So the 2s represent duality, decisions and relationships, and Cups, as I said, is the emotional realm. This is a very significant relationship, a very, very strong bond. Two people who are meant to be together or work together. So it could be a very strong partnership in business, it could be a very deep, long-lasting friendship, whether it's with, you know, a member of your family or with a friend that you've chosen, or it could be, you know, your soulmate, your soul partner, which is the outcome. So this reading really is incredibly positive when it comes to this, although right now, and I can see that this has been happening for quite a while for you, you may feel stuck, wanting to take this new beginning and leap of faith and not doing it. Well, it's, you know, it's gonna be happening. You've got in the near future that Page of Swords, the news, the contact coming your way, or some truths being given to you, and, you know, with the outcome of the relationship, you know, the joining of the two souls. So this is looking very positive. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Hello to my Aquarians who chose deck number 2. You have chosen the Night Goddess. Oh, sorry, I can't even remember the title. The Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. It's a mouthful for me. But anyway, it will be in the description box below if you are interested. And I reviewed it very recently on my channel as well. So I hope you are doing well. Now, please remember that those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Okay, so take what resonates and drop the rest. What do we have for my Aquarians who chose deck number 2? Please show us. I think that's about right. So we begin your reading with the Queen of Swords. I don't read reversals. Crossing her, we have the Seven of Cups. Below you, you have the Five of Swords. Behind you, the Three of Pentacles. I don't know why my whole deck is reversed. I don't read reversal. Above you, the Ace of Swords. Maybe I should do that. Yes. Ahead of you, you have the Nymph of Pentacles. That's the equivalent of a page in this deck. Your advice is the Six of Pentacles. Hope you can see it on the side there. The environment, the Warrior of Swords. That's the Knights in this deck. Hopes and fears, the Ten of Pentacles. And the final outcome is, it's a major arcana, introspection, card number 9. That's the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, that you may not be aware of, you have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords it's kind of a heavy energy. I mean, swords represent the mental realm. So it's your thoughts, your ideas, your knowledge, truths and communication. And the nines represent achievement. So to me, this is the card of having courage. This is a card that, you know, when you are overwhelmed, your head is full with anxiety, stress, worries, is facing those thoughts and understanding that they just are thoughts. Okay, whatever you choose to nurture will manifest in your life. So be very aware of where your mind goes, and, you know, have courage, because, you know, it's nearly the end. It's not card number 10, which is completion, but it's nearly the end. So this is acknowledging that there is a lot of worries and thoughts and that are negative, and that you need to fight, basically, you know, just be very courageous at the moment. And I can see this because in the center of your spread you have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen represents patience and understanding, And the swords, as you know, as I've just explained, is to do with the mental realm. So the Queen of Swords is someone, no genders attached, this is a general reading. This is someone who is intelligent, who will cut through the BS basically and will cut what no longer serves her. She will look at things from a very factual point of view, he or she, and she will detach herself from it because she's learned to do that. You know, if it's not in her best interest, she will be ruthless, which is a very empowering energy. And at the moment, this is what you're trying to be, but this is blocked by the Seven of Cups. Now, sevens represent experience, confidence that stems from experience, and self-evaluation. Cups is the emotional realm, so your feelings, your emotions, relationships, love, also intuition and creativity. And the Seven of Cups talks about having quite a few options and feeling slightly emotionally overwhelmed, not being sure what to choose, and in this case, not being sure what to cut, is what I'm hearing loud and clear in my head. Because in the near past, you've got the Three of Pentacles. Now, three is growth and expansion, and Pentacles represent the physical realm. So they represent home life or work life. So it could be, you know, something to do with a situation with co-workers. It could be, you know, your business, your studies, something to do with your classmates if you're not employed. Relationships within the homes as well, you know. The Three of Pentacles talks about growth and working collaboratively with people. Obviously there are layers to the cards, but what I'm getting from this card in this spread is that it's something to do with people you have been working with, whether it's at home or, you know, in a job situation. And this is having an impact right now. You need to cut something and you are unsure. You just don't know. Now below you, you've got the Five of Swords. The below energy is your subconscious mind. It's your higher self trying to talk to you. Sorry, I'm trying to play with the angles so you could see the card. Yep. So 5 represents change and challenges. And we are in the Swords energy again. So, you know, the mental realm. So it's a mental challenge. It's really doing things your own way. And, you know, this can be good or bad, you know, but very often when people do things their own way, it's not liked by others because, you know, there could be a tendency to just not think about the consequences on other people. And I think, you know, well, it's not what I think, is that what I'm hearing in my head right now is that someone has been acting just for their own interest, basically. And your higher self is trying to tell you, you know, be aware of this. There is someone who just look after themselves and do not look after your best interest. And it's interesting to see that in your conscious mind, you want an epiphany. The Ace of Swords, which is the potential of the same suit, the origin, represents a bright moment of clarity. This is the sword piercing, and, you know, it's a victory because you pierce through the clouds and you get mental clarity. It's my ha-ha moment, you know, the light bulb over your head. And you really want to find out the truth. You want to have that epiphany to find out who or what needs to be cut off out of your life. Which quite clearly is creating a lot of stress and anxiety for you with that Nine of Swords around you. And your subconscious, your higher self is saying, there is someone or a situation that doesn't serve you. Whoever is behind this, they're not really thinking about you. They are just looking at their own interest. They're doing things their own way, basically. Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Pentacles. Now, I really like to see a page in a position of the near future because this is an opportunity coming your way. Pages represents new directions, messages, that kind of thing. And this is a very tangible opportunity or message coming because it's the Pentacles, it's the physical realm, as I've explained with the 3. You do have quite a few Pentacles here actually. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you've got 4 cards out of 10. And then you've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and the swords. So it's really mental and material what's going on here. So the Page of Pentacles could be, you know, a job offer. could be your offer being accepted. For instance, if you've put an offer on a house or somewhere to live, it could be being accepted on a course, you know, that kind of thing. But it's something very palpable. It's earth energy, so it's steadfast, something you can rely upon, and it's coming your way in the near future. The advice is the Six of Pentacles. So 6 is harmony after having overcome a change or a challenge. And because it's related to the physical world, this is the perfect equilibrium between movement and peaceful moment. It's also giving and receiving in equal ways. So the advice is to take everything in a very temperate way. I'm getting the energy of temperance here for some reason, even though temperance is not here on the table. But it really is about being balanced, you know, giving, receiving, and not being, you know, desperate to act fast as well, is what I'm hearing. You know, like go with the flow, you know, movement, peaceful times, movement, that kind of thing is what I'm hearing. Now obviously you have free will, and I will never presume to tell you how to lead your life, okay? I'm just reading the energies and telling you what the messages that are popping into my head are. And in your environment you have the Knight of Swords. Now the Knights are action takers, they represent things moving forward, which I really like, and Swords is the mental realm. So the Knight of Swords is someone who has all of the resources and can move forward, and because it's air energy, it's fast energy. So this is someone who's not going to wait to take action. So this could be someone coming your way with an offer, which obviously would coincide with this Page of Pentacles when I was saying, you know, you've got a new direction here, or some news coming your way. So someone could be coming in with some kind of an offer, or with some facts, you know, some truths that you need to hear in order to be able to cut off a situation or a person. You know, it may be directly linked to this epiphany moment with the Ace of Swords, to this breakthrough. Otherwise, it could be you embodying the characteristic of the Knight of Swords, and once you've had your epiphany moment, you will know what to do, how to take action, what resources you have, all of that knowledge, and then move forward towards this Page of Pentacles, you know, new direction kind of thing. So either way you look at it, it's saying that things are going to move, and, you know, you're not going to stay in that Nine of Swords funky energy, which is very depleting. Now in your hopes and fears you have the Ten of Pentacles. So 10 is completion, and Pentacles really represents anything that's in the physical realm. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about having built something that's going to last, you know, long term in the physical realm. It's a legacy card. It's having prosperity and abundance. Really something, having so much of it, being so stable that, you know, it's going to last for generation. It's that kind of idea. So I'm not surprised to see this in your hopes, because, you know, who would not hope for this? You know, you want to cut what no longer serves you, move forwards towards a new beginning, or take a new direction, whatever the case may be, whether it's at home or at work, so that you may get, you know, that kind of long-lasting, stable energy in your life. I'm getting this message very strongly from the Ten of Pentacles here. This is not how I always read it, but in this reading, this is what I'm getting. And the possible outcome, and I do say possible because every thought you choose to nurture and every action you take will ultimately affect the course of actions. You have a major arcana, the Hermit. Now this is the only major you have here. It's a big energy, you know, something that's going to have an impact on your life in the long run. And the Hermit really talks about taking some time out to reflect, and it could be about anything, you know. What do you want out of life? Like, what do you truly want out of your life? What does your heart need? It talks about doing some shadow work sometimes. I can't help but notice that this is the second 9 you get, so, you know, this is talking about achievement. This is the need to withdraw. Now it could be someone who's like a mentor, who has some pearls of wisdom to share with you, who's you know, going to help you and have a long-term impact on you. Now that may well be. I'm going to clarify this Hermit for you before I leave you. And clarify the Hermit, please. Oh, it's slippery today. Interesting. clarify the Hermit. I'm attracted to this card, so I will pick this card. The Two of Wands. Okay, so making a decision, being at a crossroad. Yes, so it's basically saying that you're gonna have to go within and really look at things on a deep level in order to make the decision, which is linked to this center card here. What do you need to cut out of your life? Who do you need to cut out of your life? Because, you know, it's just not good for you anymore. So this is really saying to you, go within, or you may have someone who might be slightly older, or someone who's very wise and has a lot of experience, who might be able to shed some light on this crossroad, this decision that you're having to make. So yeah, either the answer is within you, or with someone who's embodies the characteristic of the Hermit. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Hello to my Aquarians who chose deck number 3. You have chosen the Albano tarot deck, which is a different coloured Rider-Waite-Smith type of deck. So I hope you were doing well. Now please, as always, do remember these are general readings. They will not resonate for everybody. So take what applies to your situation and just drop the rest. Now what do we have for my Aquarians who chose the Albano tarot deck, please? I think that's about right. So we begin your reading with the Six of Pentacles. Crossing it, we have the Knight of Swords. Below you, we have the Ace of Wands. Above you, the Seven of Pentacles. So we have progression here in the same suit. Behind you, a Major Arcana, Judgment. Ahead of you, the Queen of Pentacles. Your advice is the Page of Swords. I hope you can see it. Environment, we have the Six of Wands, nice. Hopes and Fears, another Major Arcana, the Hangman. And your possible outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. You've got two aces, beautiful energies here. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you that you may not be aware of, we have, I don't read reversal, the Strength card, which is a Major Arcana. So you've got three Major Arcanas. I will talk to you about this one in a minute, but I want to start with the near past, this card here. So to me as a tarot reader, Major Arcana are very important because they represent long-term impactful energies on your life path, whereas the minors are there to talk about the day-to-day events, situations and people. And it's the direct intervention of your spirit team, so God, the universe, the angels, your ancestors, whoever you work with and believe in, nudging you in the right direction or providing you with opportunities to evolve and grow emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever the case may be, whatever you need at the time. And we have two major arcana that talk about karma in the tarot, and these are Justice and Judgment. Now, Judgment is one step away from the world, which is the accomplishment, the finalizing the cycle and having learned it all. And Judgment is a big wake-up card. It's wake-up call, looking at something or a situation or at your life, if this is a big spiritual reading for you. And yeah, it's like a report card, looking at it and thinking, okay, what do I do now? It's, you know, rising. It can represent enlightenment that comes in, but it stems from looking at something, a situation or a person, a relationship, and yeah, taking stock. It shakes you. It's a big energy. And in the center of your spread, you have the Six of Pentacles. Now, six is harmony after having overcome a challenge in the tarot. And Pentacles is your physical world. So this may be talking about home life or work life. So if you're a homemaker, it'll be home life. Otherwise, it's, your job, your career, your promotions, education, if you're not employed yet, can represent your financial assets. But generally speaking, the Six of Pentacles is a very nice card of harmony in your physical world. The perfect balance between growth and developing, and, periods of calm, also giving and receiving. So this is at the center of your spread, but this is blocked by the Knight of Swords. Now, knights are action takers, and swords represent the mental realm. So this is knowledge, thoughts, ideas. This is air energy, it's very swift. And the Knight of Swords is someone, no genders attached, this is a general reading, who has all of the resources, the facts, and in order to move forward, and take action very, very quickly. And it seems to me like you do not have this. This is why you can't move forward. The other way I could read this is that there is someone blocking you, someone coming your way that's disturbing this really nice equilibrium. So, it's either coming from you, not feeling that you don't have what you need to move forward, or this is someone who's actually blocking you, actively blocking you. They may have come your way with an offer that kind of disturbs the equilibrium. And they may have come physically. That's for some of you. I'm sorry, I'm getting this message that someone came to you and they came with some facts or truth, and it kind of disturbed the harmony of your life. That may well be. So take what resonates, really. And in your subconscious mind, you have the Ace of Wands. Now, the subconscious to me is the higher self trying to talk to you. Now, the Ace represents the potential of the suit. They represent the seed, the origin. And Wands is passion, power, desires. What your heart and soul truly yearn for is fire energy. So this is a brand new beginning, an opportunity that comes your way that's really going to make you feel all fired up. And what I'm hearing here is that you're not aware of how wonderful this opportunity could be, how exciting, how much it could really, liven up your life is what I'm hearing. And your higher self is trying to attract your attention to this, because you, in your clear conscious mind, are in reflection mode. So rather than looking at a brand new opportunity and being excited, you're turning and looking at something and thinking, okay, was the time, effort, or were the time, effort and sweat equity that I put into this worth my while? Because the 7 is self-evaluation, it's experience, and it's in the physical realm. So whether this situation is to do with a relationship, and you had a wake-up call about this, or whether it's to do with a job, whatever it is, why you are here basically for this reading, consciously you're just looking at this, you're trying to take stock. There may be a slight element of impatience, thinking, things are not moving the way I want them to. And you may not see this brand new opportunity here. And I am seeing this more and more now as this Knight of Swords bringing you maybe some facts and truths. And this is why you're not considering this. But this very much here, you have 2 aces. You have the opportunity of brand new beginnings. Or as I said, you may just feel like you don't have all the facts in order to move on to a brand new opportunity that's coming your way. Now, the energy around you is strength. So major arcana, your spirit team telling you, you have got what it takes to make this work. It's really a card of inner fortitude, persevering, do not give up, you're stronger than what you think is also what I'm hearing. And for some of you, just some of you, if this Knight of Swords is you blocking yourself because you feel that you don't have what you need to move forward, this is about taming your beast. This is about not falling into this trap of over-analyzing, wanting to be 100% sure, playing it, you know, in this way, which is going to make you pass on a very nice opportunity. So, you know, take what resonates. But this is saying that you've got what it takes to, you know, make this happen, which is really beautiful energy to have. And obviously, you know, you have free will. So I'm just reading the energies, you know, you do you. In the near future, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is really nice because queens are patient, understanding, and the Queen of Pentacles is earth energy, you know, very grounded in the physical realm. This is being practical, pragmatic, knowing how to grow this coin to become prosperous and abundant, you know, so financial stability. And this is coming your way. So, you know, you may at the moment look at the situation and think, you know, not so sure, but with this brand new opportunity coming, you could have financial stability, or, you know, stability in your physical realm. It could be stability at home as well, if you are a homemaker. So, you know, take what resonates. So yeah, or this could be someone who embodies the characteristic of this queen, no genders attached, coming on your path in the near future, because I can see this with the link to the outcome, which I'll tell you in a minute. In the advice is the Page of Swords. So pages represents messages, new direction, and learning, because they are trying to become the knights, obviously. And so swords being the mental realm, it's preparing yourself for this new opportunity coming your way. You know, swords ruling knowledge and thoughts and ideas. This is gathering information. That's the advice, you know, gather the information, get some data so that you are well prepared for this. And in your environment, you have a very nice card. You've got the Six of Wands. This is the second six you have in this reading, by the way, with the Six of Pentacles. And as I said, this is harmony after having overcome a challenge. So having this in your environment and the Strength card, this is saying that really you're going to be victorious. Wands being passion, desire, this is a victory, you know, and there's a certain element of recognition coming with this card as well, you know, people recognizing that you have overcome a challenge, something significant, and that you are successful. This is an accomplishment. Really beautiful energy to have. Now in your hopes and fears, you have the Hangman, another major arcana, which, because you've got the Judgment and Strength. Now, the Hangman is, and there are layers to the cards, but it can mean that you are afraid of being in limbo. Because the Hangman is a pause, you know, he's hanging from one foot, is stuck. So this is really worrying about things not moving forward, because, you know, you are blocked here. I can see that clearly. The Hangman also talks about having to sacrifice something to move forward, you know, release something. And in your case, it may be releasing a certain level of control, is what I'm hearing, you know, for things to move forward, and embracing brand new beginnings, because you do have to release control to embrace a brand new beginning. It's kind of daunting, isn't it? So this is your fear, you know, it's having to release something or having to wait a long time, take what resonates. But the possible outcome is beautiful. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So a tangible brand new beginning in the physical realm. Now it could be anything from a little lump of money that comes your way to help a project take off. It could be a promotion, because there is this element of recognition here. So this could be for your career or promotion. This could be your offer being accepted if you're trying to buy something, and, you know, this person may be bringing you this money if the Queen of Pentacles is an actual person rather than representing financial stability. So, you know, take what resonates, being admitted, accepted on a course. This is really looking incredibly promising when it comes to potential outcome. And with two aces there, you're just not aware of it yet. This is really the message I'm getting. You've had that wake-up call, and this may have put you kind of, you know, in your head, or this person may have come and told you things, whatever the case may be. This has got you into a reflective mode, and it's now time to embrace, you know, new beginnings with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and, you know, arming yourself with knowledge. Do your research, you know, you will be successful. And also, you know, not to give up, because you've got the strength card right here telling you that, you know, you've got this. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey through the cards with me, and that you found this message helpful in any way. And if you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.